Zoo-wee mama! I'm here today with a 5-minute guide on Cannonball. So whether you're thinking about picking him up or you just opened him and you're wondering how to play this card, I'm going to help you out in a quick and efficient video. So Cannonball is a 5-cost 7-powered card with the on reveal ability to move the highest power enemy card here away. Now if you can't move that card away, whether the other locations are full or they're gone, if you had played Galactus and destroyed their locations, or a card has text that says it can't move, well, Cannonball will instead destroy that card and replace it with a 0-powered rock. Now Cannonball is still a Series 5 card, costs a full 6,000 tokens in value. First came out March 19th, where he was in Spotlights and actually was a 5-cost 8-powered card, but he soon became basically the best card in the game, along with his Professor X synergy, and he got himself and his buddy Professor X a big nerf. But Cannonball is newly in Spotlights with Hulkling and Nimrod starting on August 27th. These are the Spotlight variants in there as well. Let's talk about Cannonball's best synergies. We are starting with a card like Debris. Okay, again, if the other locations are full, then Cannonball is more likely to destroy a card instead of just moving it away. So Debris, anything that can clog your opponent's side of the board is going to be really helpful. Galactus is great because if the other two locations are gone, Cannonball is just guaranteed to destroy that card. So if you get Galactus out early, maybe turn 4 or turn 5, turn 6, you bring in the Cannonball, and especially if your opponent had priority, you're killing their biggest card. Okay, it's not just any card, it's their highest power card. That is a lane winning ability. Magic can be good if you give your opponents more turns to fill their board. They will. So again, it's going to fill their board. You're going to have a higher chance of actually killing something with Cannonball instead of just moving it. So he is great currently in Clog and Junk decks as well as Galactus. Okay, those are the best homes for him at the moment. Start off by looking at some Clog decks. I've got 2 here. First up, we have some Dr. Octopus, just the Goblins, the Viper. We've got Eliath. I mean, this one's really nice because if you have priority on turn 6, you go with the Eliath. Okay, you've probably clogged a lane or 2, so the last remaining lane that you're really fighting for, you slap down Eliath, that can get you the win. But if your opponent has priority, you can instead go with Cannonball. Okay, Cannonball is better without priority, Eliath is better with priority. The second list, very similar. We're looking to fill the board. We can add cheap power with the 1/5 Titania, but here we have the Ajax plus Hazmat combo and just a big power Red Hulk. Okay, both of these decks we also have magic, so that's more turns that we can clog our opponent's side of the board and more turns to just let them fill up their own board. Next, we are looking at some Galactus decks. Okay, this first one is a bit more wild. I mean, we've got Nick Fury, we've got Wiccan in here, okay, and then we've got Cannonball and Galactus. So we do have Psylocke and Wave. Again, if you're playing Galactus, you probably want him out early. Okay, a nice turn for Galactus. You can then follow that up. If your opponent ends up getting priority, you can hit him with the Cannonball. If you're keeping priority, you can go with the Eliath. And, you know, Wiccan is also a tool here that if we did play on curve, we got the +2 energy, we can start pushing out the Galactus, Eliath, Red Hulk a little bit earlier. The second one is a more destroy-based Galactus deck, where now we have Electro or Wave to ramp up. Then we can destroy those locations with Galactus. It gets rid of Electro too, so you can play multiple cards. You get the discount on death. We've got Energy Cheat from X23. I mean, we've got a whole range of stuff. We can even go Wave into Ultron, into Killmonger. That would give us a really cheap death and a really powerful null. Just for my closing key tips on Cannonball, he is a 5-cost card, but he's often best on turn 6 because you want to kind of play him last once your opponent has played their biggest powered card. Really secure that location. Okay, he's so good at winning a single lane, and so he pairs well with Clog. Even if you just clog one of your opponent's lanes and Cannonball is going to move a card away, you at least will know where it's going to move. Okay, if both lanes are open, you don't know which side it's going to move to. So my final thoughts is that he's still a powerful card. He's still win condition. He's not seeing too much play right now, but I would not be surprised if he finds his way back into a meta in the near future and or finds new great synergy that he can once again become a really strong finishing card for. That's all I've got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Until then, stay positive. I'll see you next time.